Hey everyone, how's it going? Azren here. Hope you're doing well. In today's video, I want to talk about why I feel like Chinese is a challenging language to learn. And in this video, I'm going to be doing it probably 70 to 80% in English, and then probably a good 20-30% in Chinese. I'd like to, in an ideal world, make it all in Chinese, but reality is my Chinese level is nowhere near high enough to make like an entertaining video for YouTube. And there's a lot, it just, for just where my level is at, it makes a heck of a lot more sense to do mostly in English and throw some Chinese where I feel comfortable. So, 在今天的视频我会讨论一下为什么我觉得汉语是一个比较难的语言. So the first reason is that, I live in a non-Chinese environment, right? I live in Canada, which is an English-speaking country, right? So 我住的地方就是一个说英文的地方。我住在加拿大，所以呢，我没有中国朋友，所有的我的朋友就是加拿大人. So all my friends are English-speaking, maybe French-speaking, right? Maybe Spanish-speaking. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, right? But they're not Chinese-speaking people. Which is tough because for me, if I really want to learn a language, I need the classroom element, right? So 我需要学习在一个 classroom, don't want to say classroom, right? So I need the classroom, but I also need the casual environment too. I need the friendly interactions, right? Going to a bar, going to see movies, just chatting with people, right? Going to the grocery store. I need those day-to-day things. Otherwise, I really struggle when it comes to learning a language. The other big thing for Chinese is that it's very different than any other language I speak. So I speak English, French, Spanish fluently, Gujarati with my family, right? And Chinese is my fifth language, and it's so different. Because it's so different, I can't draw any similarities from anything else that I speak. Right? I just can't do it. Especially, now that I'm really going on this, I really don't like, right? 我不喜欢在中文里面中文没有 alphabet, right? 只有汉字，是吗? Right? So they only have Chinese characters, right? You don't have an alphabet. So everything is done like you have to memorize specific characters for words, not necessarily memorizing an alphabet and putting the alphabet together for words. I don't like this because it makes it hard for me anyway, because if I'm going to a grocery store or if I'm going to buy something in French, Spanish, other languages, right, sorry, there's a bug. I can actually read different things and learn lots of different words that way, right? So if I go to a grocery store in Peru, I could see, manzana, apple. I could see the physical apple. I can see manzana. I can read manzana and learn, that is a manzana. Chinese, that's not possible, right? You can't necessarily do that because of the character system. And so that's something, I feel like it actually slows me down a lot when I'm learning Chinese, right? The other reason why it's tough is because, unfortunately in my experience anyway, there are a heck of a lot less resources on, let's say, video resources, right? So like Snapchat, Instagram, on YouTube, obviously. There's a lot less video resources than, for example, French, Spanish, other languages. It's definitely a challenge, right? It's definitely something that makes it tougher for me. Especially in my city, I was looking, there's a website I like a lot for French and Spanish that I used to use, which is Meetup. I used to go to different Meetup groups on a day-to-day basis. Not day-to-day basis, but call it on a weekly basis. And that would be very helpful for me, right? So there's a lot of different groups in the city that I could go and practice French, Spanish with a lot of native speakers. But for Chinese, I was looking, there's not a single, in my city, not one different Chinese meetup group. Not one, not a single one. And I don't want to pay to create meetup groups, because on Meetup you have to pay if you want to create groups. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have a free account and join groups. And so that was really quite a blow for me. I was like, crap, there's no meetup groups. Like, this is, wow, really tough. So anyway, enough ranting. I don't like ranting too much, so we're gonna cut it there. But hope you guys liked that video. Yeah, talk to you guys next time. Bye for now, I guess. Damn, I just realized I didn't talk in Chinese all that often. Ah well, that's okay. Next time, I talked a little bit, so yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye for now.